दो दो आईपीओ एक बार फिर से साथ आ रहे हैं, विक्रन इंजीनियरिंग एंड एनलॉन हेल्थकेयर लिमिटेड, क्रिएटिंग द सिमिलर कंफ्यूजन वी ऑल फेस्ड last week when we had 5 IPOs. But don't worry, you have got my back. आज के इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं विक्रन इंजीनियरिंग लिमिटेड आईपीओ के बारे में। कंपनी की सारी डिटेल्स, फाइनेंशियल्स, कंपनी क्या करती है, ऑब्जेक्ट्स ऑफ द इशू, peer comparison and all the necessary information that are required for anyone to analyze whether it's a hidden gem or we may end up skipping it. So watch this video till the end because you will get all the answers. Hi people, welcome to my channel. On my channel, I cover such type of content related to markets, IPOs, stocks, real-time job updates, current affairs, and everything. If you are someone who's looking for constant support, then this is the right platform for you. So without wasting any more time, let's deep dive into it. As informed, आज के इस वीडियो में हम बात करने वाले हैं विक्रन इंजीनियरिंग लिमिटेड के बारे में। एक मैसिव आईपीओ के साथ आ रही है वर्थ 772 crores. Before I start ahead with this particular video, I want to inform you one thing. जिन भी लोगों ने पिछले 5 आईपीओ में पैसा लगाया था, उन सभी का पैसा इन 2 आईपीओस के लिए, दैट इज एलॉन हेल्थकेयर लिमिटेड एंड विक्रन इंजीनियरिंग लिमिटेड, दोनों के लिए ही फ्री हो जाएगा बिकॉज द क्लोजिंग डेट फॉर बोथ द आईपीओस इज 29th of August. नाउ ड्यू टू दिस, कंसिडरिंग पब्लिक के फंड्स रिलीज हो जाएंगे, देयर इज अ हाई पॉसिबिलिटी कि सब्सक्रिप्शन ज्यादा हो जाए एंड अलॉटमेंट के चांसेस कम हो जाए. वेल, दैट इज समथिंग दैट टाइम विल रिवील. अंटिल देन वी विल स्टिक टू द आईपीओ इंफॉर्मेशन. विक्रन इंजीनियरिंग लिमिटेड एक बहुत ही मैसिव आईपीओ के साथ आ रही है वर्थ 772 crores. आईपीओ 26 अगस्त को ओपन हो जाएगा और क्लोज होगा 29th August को ऑन अ प्राइस बैंड ऑफ 92 to 97 per share with a lot size of 148 shares. Total IPO size as mentioned 772 crores है. However, 721 crores is fresh issue and the remaining 51 crores is offer for sale. In general, we all know कि अगर कोई भी IPO fresh issue के साथ आता है, then we consider it as good and automatically give it a green flag. However, इसके अंदर भी जो स्प्लिट शेयर है वो बहुत ही मिनिमल है. Hence, we will still consider it as a green flag. Let's quickly talk about the reservation. The QIBs will have 50% of the quota. Retail investors, that is us, will have 35% and NIIs will have 15%. अब बहुत क्विकली कंपनी के बैकग्राउंड के बारे में समझ लेते हैं कि कंपनी करती क्या है. कंपनी 2008 में शुरू हुई थी एंड ये कंपनी मेजरली इंजीनियरिंग, प्रोक्योरमेंट एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन कंपनी है, दैट इज EPC. नाउ अब आप लोग ये सोच रहे होंगे कि एग्जैक्टली ये कंपनी क्या करती है. लेट मी ब्रेक इट डाउन फॉर यू. कंपनी प्रोजेक्ट्स लेती है एंड टू एंड, उनकी प्लानिंग, सोर्सिंग और एग्जीक्यूशन से लेकर सारे काम करती है. कंपनी कुछ कोर सेक्टर्स के अंदर काम करती है, दैट इज पावर ट्रांसमिशन एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, जिनके अंदर वो सब स्टेशन हैंडल करते हैं अप टू 440 किलोवाट. Secondly, they deal in water infrastructure, in which they deal in pipelines, underground water distribution, and overhead tanks. Third sector that they deal in is railway infrastructure, जिसमें वो construction and related services provide करते हैं. And the last one is solar EPC projects. They have also entered into renewable energy. तो अभी तक हमें ये समझ में आ गया है कि कंपनी सिर्फ एक चीज के अंदर नहीं है, कंपनी के डिफरेंट सेगमेंट्स डिवाइडेड है, जिसमें दे आर डीलिंग इनटू सोर्सिंग, प्रोक्योरमेंट, execution, managing and all short solutions at one place, and they are taking up projects end to end. Till June 2025, the company claims to have completed 45 projects across 14 states worth over 19,000 crores and currently have 44 ongoing projects across 16 states with an order book of 24,424 crores. अब इस चीज से आप लोग इजीली समझ सकते हो कि कंपनी ऑलरेडी 19,000 crores के प्रोजेक्ट्स को फिनिश कर चुकी है एंड कंपनी के प्रोजेक्ट्स ऑनगोइंग भी हैं. दैट गिव्स इट अ पॉजिटिव सिग्नल कि in future also they will be getting more projects and they will be continuing this cycle if hopefully everything goes right. इस कंपनी के जो मेजर क्लाइंट्स हैं वो गवर्नमेंट जायंट्स हैं, जैसे कि एनटीपीसी, पावर ग्रिड, बिहार पावर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, तेलंगाना ट्रांसमिशन कॉर्पोरेशन एंड मोर. Clearly, they have strong government and PSU backing. Let's quickly debunk the financials because numbers never lie. FY24 में their revenue was 791 crores and in FY25 their revenue has increased to 922 crores. That is exactly 17% jump. And not just their revenue increased, but their profit after tax also increased slightly from 74.8 crores to 77.8 crores. That's about 4% growth. EBITDA jumped from 133 crores to 164 crores. In FY24, their net worth was 291 crores, which is also increased to 467 crores in FY25. But their borrowings have also increased from 183 crores to rupees 272 crores. PAT margin stands at 8.4% and EBITDA margin at 17.5%. With these numbers, we can clearly identify that their revenue is increasing. That's a plus. But their profits are not rising as fast as their revenue. And this is the point that investors should note. Another point to note is that their borrowings have also increased. At the upper price band of rupees 97, the market cap is estimated at 2,501 crores, where price to book value is 3.8x, return on equity is 16%, and ROCE is at 23.3%. Debt to equity at 0.58. Valuations don't seem to be cheap but are in with the EPC sector peers. Let's quickly have a peer comparison. Vikran Engineering has an EPS of 4.35 and return on net worth of 16.6%. Bajaj Projects looks expensive, trading at a PE of 158x, though their return on net worth is only 2.3%. Kalpataru Projects trades at a PE of 35 and return on net worth at 8.8%. Techno Electric with a PE of 40 and return on net worth at 11.3%. SPML Infra at 37 PE with return on net worth at 6.2%. KEC International at 36 PE with return on net worth at 10.7%. Last but not the least, Transrail Lighting with a PE of 31 and return on net worth at 7.4. So compared to its peers, Vikran Engineering return ratios are higher than most of its peers, but could have potentially listed at a more reasonable valuation since its PE will depend upon IPO pricing. So in terms of financial strength, Vikran looks fairly positioned in the mid-range, neither the cheapest nor the expensive. The IPO funding will be used for working capital, where they are going to invest 541 crores and the remaining for general corporate purposes. अब कंपनी की कुछ key strengths and risks को समझ लेते हैं, because as I always say, as an investor, we must know what we are signing up for. First thing, they have a diversified portfolio. They are working in water segment, power segment, railways, and have also entered into renewable energy. Second, they have a strong execution record. How we are able to come up to this is because they have already completed 45 projects and currently they are working on 44 projects. Third, trusted by major government clients like NTPC and Power Grid. Fourth, financials show steady growth with heavy margins. The last one, they have already raised 100 crores in pre-IPO funding. So the foundation looks strong. Now, moment of truth. Let's talk about the risks. First and foremost thing, heavy dependency on government contracts and projects. Government की तरफ से अगर कोई भी बजट हिट आता है या डिलेज होते हैं, वो डायरेक्टली कंपनी पर हिट कर सकते हैं. Second, working capital is intensive. Business model can actually stress liquidity. Third, any regulatory and environmental compliance change could hamper company's productivity. This is something which is very common in infra projects. Project delays. साइट इशू की वजह से या किसी भी अप्रूवल की वजह से अगर कोई प्रोजेक्ट डिले हो जाता है, दैट इज ऑल्सो गोइंग टू इम्पैक्ट द बिजनेस, which may affect profitability as well. The last but not the least, revenue concentration. Some clients contribute heavily to orders. So the final word for Vikran Engineering Limited. Well, before that, this video is only meant for educational purposes. Whatever information I shared is collected from publicly available resources and is my own opinion and views, which I am happy to share with you all. I am not recommending or suggesting or giving any type of buy or sell advice, and markets and investments are subject to market risks. So please consult your financial advisor before investing. So, the final verdict. The company is a steady, established EPC player with strong government clients and a massive order book. Financials look stable, margins are decent, and the IPO money will be used to strengthen the working capital. Peer comparison shows while many listed peers trade at a high PE, Vikran offers better return on net worth than most. And if priced reasonably, it could attract investors. For listing gains, it could become interesting. For long term, it looks like a solid but steady growth play, not a hyper growth story. So what do you think? Will Vikran Engineering deliver power-packed listing, or will it test investors' patience? Comment below your views and your thoughts, because your opinion matters. I hope you liked this video, and if your hunt for such type of content is not over yet, then this is the right platform for you, because I share IPO updates, markets, stocks, current affairs, real-time job updates on time-to-time basis. So don't miss it. Until then, stay tuned, happy learning, all the best.